ready? Are you ready to have your world rocked? If you've been on Optavia plan at all, you've had the mashed potatoes, I would assume. They're great as they are. They are also great waffled in the mini dash waffler. But I'm about to blow your mind. There's a new way to have mashed potatoes. And they're potato puffs stuffed with cheese. Hi. You know those Bantam bagel balls? I think you can get them at the store. They had them at Starbucks for a while. I loved those. And this reminds me of them so much. So let's do this. Let me show you how to do it. It's seriously so awesome. Okay, so here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a potato fueling. It could be either the roasted garlic mash, which is the ones that I have, or it could be the sour cream and chive. I've tried them both. They both are awesome. So you need one packet of that, a bowl to mix them. I'm using in a brownie thing for my brownies because I make them in waffles and whatever. I have a lot of these. So I'm gonna make it in this. You're gonna need 2 tablespoons of water, 1 tablespoon of either low-fat cream cheese or a Laughing Cow cheese. Either one is awesome. I'm gonna do the cream cheese. And then you're gonna need 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese, like grated Parmesan cheese. This fueling hack is gonna count as 1 fueling and 2 condiments. So as much as I wanna eat these, all my fuelings all day long, you only get 3 condiments a day, so I can't. But it's definitely worth the splurge to save your condiments up for this. So here's how we do it. Okay, I wanna be sure you can see what I'm doing, so my face is off screen. But anyway, we're gonna take our potato fueling and add it to the bowl. And we're not following these directions, right? We're just gonna put it in the bowl and then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of water. So there is 1 and 2. And then we're just gonna mix it all up. It's gonna form like I'm calling it a dough. It's not really dough. It's much thicker than if you do it the way that it's called for in the instructions. But so you can see it's kind of, you wanna make sure you get all of the little dry parts incorporated, and it's gonna be super thick, but that's what we want. So mash that all in. And then I just kind of squish it into a little bit of a ball and leave it in the middle. And then we're gonna pop this guy in the freezer for 15 minutes. Okay, we're gonna head over to the freezer, stick this baby in there for 15 minutes. And while that is happening, you're gonna want to get to your air fryer and crank that baby on. So we're gonna do air fry setting at 450 degrees. And I'm gonna set this for 15 minutes just because that way it'll preheat. Actually, I'm gonna set it for 20 minutes. So it'll preheat while I'm waiting for my dough to like harden up, and then we will come back. So while we're waiting for our dough to freeze and for our air fryer to warm up, preheat, we're gonna take some low-fat cream cheese and a 1/4 tablespoon, and I'm just gonna create 4 little cream cheese balls so that we have our 1 tablespoon total of cream cheese. And I have some parchment paper here that I've set down so I can just set them up and not make a mess on my counter. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And those can hang while we're waiting. I'll wash my hands. Okay, I just grabbed our dough out of the freezer, and we're gonna divide this now into 4 equal parts. And to do this, I'm gonna get my hands wet because this is really sticky. So one sec. So dampen up the hands. If you want to, you can roll this out like between two pieces of parchment paper and flatten it so you can like divide it equally. I'm just gonna guess. So, I mean, I'm gonna eat all 4 of them, so I'm still getting my whole fueling regardless. So there's my 4 balls. Then I'm gonna take one of my cream cheese balls and stick it in the middle and then wrap my potato around it so that I have totally covered the cheese with potato. And this is where your damp hands come in, and then you kind of roll it up and you get this beautiful little potato roll. So here's the second one. You could stick your cream cheese in the freezer too, just to make it a little bit more like hard so that it doesn't want to mush with the dough as much. And then your other option is a Laughing Cow, and you can use any of the Laughing Cow flavors just to bring this to a whole nother level. I just like the bagel. Okay, now I've got my 4 dough balls all situated, and I'm gonna take some Parmesan cheese, some grated Parmesan, and we're gonna do 1 tablespoon, and I'm just gonna like dump it on my parchment paper here because we're gonna just roll our dough balls in the Parmesan. It's really hard to think and talk at the same time. So anyway, roll each of your balls in your Parmesan. Get them all nice and cheesy. Okay. You guys, I'm so excited. These are so stinking good. Okay, now we've got our dough balls, potato balls rolled up in the Parmesan cheese. I've got the tray, the basket from my air fryer, and I've put some parchment paper on it. Can you tell I've been trying these out? And we're just gonna place all 4 of our little potato puffs here on the parchment. And then over to the air fryer. That's all hot and bubbly, ready for it. So we will slide these in. And the timer is down to 6 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm just gonna leave that. 6 minutes is about what you want to air fry them. And then perfection will ensue. So see you in 6 minutes. Are you seeing that bubbly goodness? Oh my gosh. I'm literally sitting here with my nose pressed to the glass watching it. You guys, so good. Are you ready? Oh, look at this. Holy cow. They're like golden and bubbly and oh my gosh. I need to hold off a minute because they'll burn the roof of my mouth, but there they are. Okay, you guys, here they are. Potato puffs. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, they're still pretty hot. Holy cow. But look at that. It's really hot. But do you see the cream cheese in the middle? It's all melty. Oh my gosh. This is so freaking good. You have to make this. Run, don't walk, make this. Comment below. Let me know when you do. I want to know what you think. Okay. Thanks. Bye.